Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. In the world of BTS, millions of fans around the globe have spent years watching every performance, every interview, every behind-the-scenes clip, searching for the tiny details that reveal the true dynamics between the members. And recently, ARMY once again discovered something that instantly went viral across social media. It wasn't a dramatic confession or a big announcement. It was something much smaller, something subtle, yet incredibly meaningful. Fans suddenly realized that during practice sessions, Jeon and Jungkook seems to always protect Park Jimin in the quietest ways. At first glance, practice videos from BTS look like what you would normally expect from one of the most professional performance teams in the world. The members rehearse choreography with intense focus, repeating movements again and again until every step is perfectly synchronized. Cameras sometimes capture these rehearsals for documentaries, dance practices, or behind-the-scenes content. But for ARMY, these videos are more than just practice footage. They are treasure chests of hidden moments. And recently, one particular detail began spreading rapidly online. Fans started pointing out a pattern involving Jeon and Jungkook and Park Jimin during rehearsals. The discovery began with a short clip that showed the group practicing choreography. Everything looked normal at first. The music played loudly. The members moved sharply and powerfully across the room. But when the camera angle changed slightly, something interesting appeared. As the choreography reached a part where the members moved quickly across the floor, Jungkook subtly adjusted his position. Instead of simply focusing on his own movements, he shifted slightly closer to Jimin. At one point, his arm moved just enough to guide the space between them, almost like he was making sure Jimin had room to move safely. It happened so naturally that most people never noticed it at first. But ARMY notices everything. Soon, fans began reviewing older practice videos. What they discovered surprised even longtime followers of BTS. The same kind of moment appeared again and again across different rehearsals. Whenever choreography became intense, whenever the members had to run across the floor or perform complicated formations, Jungkook often seemed to position himself in ways that subtly protected Jimin. Sometimes he would slow his steps slightly so they wouldn't collide. Sometimes he would stretch his arm out behind Jimin as if creating a small shield. Sometimes he would glance quickly toward Jimin before executing a fast movement. None of it looked exaggerated. None of it looked intentional for the camera. In fact, that is exactly why fans believe the moments feel so genuine. These gestures happen naturally, almost instinctively. And when ARMY started compiling clips of these moments together, the video quickly went viral. The compilation spread across social media platforms within hours. Fans from all over the world reacted with a mixture of surprise, warmth, and emotion. Some viewers wrote that they had watched the same practice videos dozens of times before but had never noticed these details. Others said the discovery made them emotional because it showed how deeply the members care for one another even when no one is paying attention. For many fans, this moment felt especially meaningful because the bond between Jungkook and Jimin, often called Jikook by the fandom, has always been one of the most discussed friendships inside BTS. Since their debut in 2013, Jungkook and Jimin have shared countless memorable moments. From playful teasing during variety shows to emotional support during difficult periods of their careers, their relationship has always appeared both affectionate and genuine. Fans often describe their dynamic as a combination of brotherhood, friendship, and something uniquely special that is difficult to fully define. During performances, their chemistry has always been powerful. When they dance together, their movements often look perfectly synchronized, almost as if they can anticipate each other's steps without needing to look. But practice rooms reveal a different side of that connection. Inside those rooms, there are no massive stadium lights or roaring crowds. It's just the members, the music, and hours of intense work. And that environment often reveals the small human details that stage performances hide. The viral clip showed one moment in particular that fans couldn't stop talking about. During a fast turn in the choreography, Jimin moved quickly toward the center of the formation. At the same moment, Jungkook stepped slightly forward and extended his arm behind him. The movement looked like part of the dance, But when slowed down, fans noticed that his arm briefly created a barrier between Jimin and another member moving in the opposite direction. It lasted less than a second. Yet that second said everything. The gesture looked like pure instinct, something done automatically without thinking. Almost like Jungkook's first reaction was to make sure Jimin was safe before finishing the choreography. ARMY quickly began discussing the clip everywhere. Some fans described it as protective energy. Others called it silent care. Many simply said it was another example of how attentive Jungkook is toward Jimin. Of course, longtime fans were not entirely surprised. Over the years, there have been many small moments where Jungkook seemed especially aware of Jimin's presence. In concerts, he has occasionally adjusted his movements if Jimin looked slightly off balance. During interviews, he has sometimes glanced at Jimin before answering certain questions. In backstage footage, fans have seen Jungkook quietly helping Jimin with microphones, costumes, or choreography cues. Individually, these moments might seem small, but when fans look at them together, they begin to form a pattern that feels incredibly meaningful. Their performances often involve fast transitions, powerful jumps, and extremely tight formations where members move within inches of each other. In such situations, trust between the members becomes essential. One small mistake could easily cause someone to collide or fall. That is why many dancers develop strong spatial awareness of their teammates. But fans believe Jungkook's behavior goes slightly beyond simple choreography awareness. His reactions appear more focused, more instinctive, almost like he naturally prioritizes Jimin's safety without even realizing it. The emotional reactions from ARMY were immediate. Thousands of comments appeared under the viral video. Some fans wrote that the moment made them smile. Others said it made them cry. Many said that after years of watching BTS content, they still find new details that make them fall in love with the group all over again. And perhaps that is one of the reasons BTS continues to have such a powerful connection with their audience. The members are not only talented performers, they also show genuine care for one another in ways that feel authentic and unforced. Moments like the one discovered in the practice video remind fans that behind the global fame, behind the stadium tours and record-breaking albums, BTS is still a group of people who rely on each other deeply. For Jungkook and Jimin, that bond has grown stronger over more than a decade of working side by side. As the viral clip continues circulating online, fans keep discovering new examples of the same pattern in older videos. Some clips show Jungkook guiding Jimin during complicated choreography transitions. Others show him subtly adjusting his position whenever Jimin moves nearby. Each new discovery adds another layer to the story fans are piecing together. And every time ARMY watches these moments, they are reminded of why the bond between Jungkook and Jimin feels so special. It isn't just about big gestures or dramatic confessions. Sometimes the most meaningful moments are the smallest ones. A quick glance, a slight step forward, an arm extended for less than a second. Yet within that tiny moment, fans see something that feels real and deeply human. And that's the moment ARMY can't stop talking about. A tiny detail during practice, something that lasted less than a second, yet it revealed a side of Jungkook and Jimin's bond that feels incredibly genuine. Moments like this remind us that sometimes the most meaningful connections are not the loud ones everyone sees on stage, but the quiet gestures that happen when no one is really paying attention. Whether it's a quick glance, a small step closer, or a subtle movement to make sure the other person is safe, these little details are exactly why so many fans continue to feel deeply connected to the story of Jikook. After years of watching them grow together, train together, and perform together, ARMY still finds new moments that make their friendship feel even more special. But what do you think about this viral discovery? Did you notice Jungkook protecting Jimin during practice before everyone started talking about it? Or is this the first time you've seen this hidden detail? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below because we love hearing your theories and observations. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next video where we uncover even more hidden Jikook moments that fans around the world are still discovering. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.